we actually memed about in the waiting area for quite a bit. It was the assassin Thams, where he just waited in every bush, and you would be surprised that why is a Thams here and why is he one-shotting me? And when it happens, it just happens. It's Execration versus Aura Philippines. It's a winner-take-all at this point.
Not a good look if you're keeping dying to a Thams. Here we go. It all comes down to this for all the cookies, all the marbles, all the glory. Game 3 between Execration and Mpl-Ph. Nothing too crazy from both teams. Again, Mpl-Ph, the way that they drafted, kind of put Execration on the back foot. They're forcing, again, as you mentioned, heroes with less than stellar win rates. So that does give Mpl-Ph here more of a comfort. So that gives them the responsibility to get in Execration's face. That seems to be a different story, though. Chaknu trying to bother Lord Hades here.
Interesting start, though, for KLVJ. Doesn't go for the Hunter's Machete just yet and goes for the early invade.
Oh, they're going to go for the steal! Lord Hades so far from his buff, and he falls, actually. Now, can Greed punish Etumax? The answer is going to be no. Off to a great start. Execration is already.
That was a great, let's just say great first play of the game for Execration. They did start with their own jungle. They made the Benedetta clear out the mid lane without the Hunter's Machete, and then immediately bought it when they tried for the invade. And not only did they have the Retribution to steal it away, but they also have enough firepower to contest it right away. Lord Hades, he might just fall down once again.
Not this time. There's not a backup from the rest of Execration, but just the same, he's still on the back foot. It took him so much. He's sharing XP with JP here, and it's not a good start for Lord Hades. Again, where we're singing the praises for that minute 0 play by Execration, and right now we have yet to see this very angry Thams to show up.
And Rencio already has access to the ult, a 2v1.
Kilowash, not much he can do. Bouncing ball by JP out. And here comes the cavalry.
Abyssal Arrow, Abyssal Arrow.
Oh, one goes. That's going to be the full stun on to JP. Kufra falls.
What a great Abyssal Arrow coming in from Execration. Etomax living up with a hyper miss. Game 1, Selena. It looks like there will be another one. But a leap, though, it's going to save him. Knockout punch, a 1v1, still alive with Inferno. It looks like they're going to delay the dive here.
First turtle up already for Execration. They have priority.
He's trying again. Oh, no. Almost.
Right here, Kelra again, we've seen him do this from game number 1. He's in trouble. Got 2 mages on him. Benny Cutie and Greed confirmed the kill. That's going to be one more. JP and Lord Hades, you kind of see how they're out of sync, Wami, just ever so slightly.
Well, a slight out of sync for the side of Execration and Aura here. It feels like
both of them, yeah.
Both of them. It feels like they're feeling the pressure just a little bit.
Yeah, but Execration, they may be out of sync, but at least each of them are a step ahead. KLVJ goes for another steal, and right now, Wild Charge puts Greed at about 6 HP. Etomax able to finish, taking advantage of the early game. Selena kit that he has, oh my god, putting Execration up by 1.5k.
Stun Selena skin stonks up out there, not just from Etomax, from Kyrie as well. A lot of great Selena players in the MPL right now, and Etomax 3-0-0, and his stuff just hurts so much at this point.
That's an understatement. Hurting so much? Understatement.
It actually just murders anyone that gets the Abyssal Arrow to the face. It looks like Benny Cutie's next.
Not a good look for this Alice. That's going to be the Electo final blow set in.
Crossover.
Stop anything. Nice use of the flow, turning it around, and Mpl-Ph doesn't get one casualty there, but again, they should be shook. They have been rocked this early on, 3-1.
I mean, great Allen Iverson crossover from the Alice. A little bit of safety from the blood flow. Looks like Greed is the next target for Execration. I feel like after game 2, Greed is feeling a little bit tired.
Oh, able to just barely get it in. Lord Hades secures his purple. They know that Chakno uses his wild charge there. But yeah, just the same Execration, keeping up the aggression. They are on the offensive, getting everything they can from Aura's jungle.
Yeah, and Chakno on this Grok has been making play after play. Look at that. Here we go again.
Another stun and a kill. Not yet confirmed. Eventually does Etumax trading out for greed. It's mage on mage violence here. But you know what? I'm still counting it as a win for Execration. They own the map. They're everywhere at this point, and they're continuing to invade.
Yes, technically speaking, that was a win for Execration. Oh my God!
Wild charge into the execute, Renzio! Manny Pacquiao!
That was such a good play coming in from Execration. They even got the turtle as well, but I just have to say that Kufra play from mid lane. He used the wall, the Guardian's barrier for the ultimate. I feel like that was the only thing that went right for Aura Philippines. Afterward, it was kill after kill for Execration and the turtle.
Great conversion rate as well for Execration. Again, that's the full kit of both the Grok and the Paquito used in an odd space. Like, they had no business being there, especially after such a huge team fight. But right now, they're aiming to capitalize. Oh my God, Kelra so deep in, pushed that bottom lane turret already, gaining the ire of Kilowash. What's an angry Tom's gonna do if the rest of your team is not in any shape to fight? He's gonna go throw tantrums right now, and he's struggling to defend.
And speaking of struggling to defend, Aura Philippines, I feel like this is the fastest falter that we've seen from them. Usually we see a long game of 6 minutes from now.
Greed is low. Greed falls first. Renzio able to be the last straw here that broke the camel's back, taking down the support player from Mpl-Ph. And it was under a skirmish. It was under the turret. But again, just shows you how zoned in Execration is right now.
It's not just zoned in. It feels like they're suddenly a different team. Like they've entered another plane of existence where they're all connected. At first, it feels like they're entering it. Maybe that was the synchronization phase. And now that they're all online.
Excuse me, the serpent is not supposed to be walking out that far. Did you see what Chakra did? Wait, back to the action. Let's consider what's happening right now. A push by Kelra off camera, and that's going to be a fight here in mid. They're trying to choke out Lord Hades here. KLBJ ever so aggressive. Wild charge in by Chakra. Flame shot by Greed. Able to push back the intruders. I don't think this is a fight Aura is willing to take. Owami, back to what just happened a minute ago. Chakra put up a Guardian's barrier right at the purple buff as they pulled the aggro from the serpent, and eventually the serpent had to walk out the long way. Honestly, I've seen it maybe once or twice, but to see it in a real game, hold up, blazing duet from the back lines, very cutie falls. Dwayne, what are you doing? Dwayne,
Kelra right now is out there just immediately online. This is the thing that they wanted in game 1. Honestly, this is the Execration that they tried to channel in game 1, but they weren't successful. Now in game 2, this is what happens.
A little too dangerous here. They are smelling their blood. They get their man. Greed falls. Etumax maybe took him a few seconds extra, but nonetheless, the pressure is on. Mpl-Ph bleeding from all sides. They've got what? 3 open wounds. Top, mid, and bottom. 8-2 Owami. This is the farthest Execration's ever been in this whole series.
And it's quite surprising. It just goes to show that they are playoffs ready. It doesn't matter anymore. What happened in week 1 to 5? We're a different Execration now, and this is who we are.
And as you were saying that very, very true statement, they take down Benny Cutie. But here's a little bit of a silver lining.
I mean,
1v1 kill by Kilowash.
It was the Vengeance, actually. Vengeance baiting out and that ultimate coming in from Keller, but look at this.
Oh no, Renzio's in trouble. May have bitten off more than he could chew. Survives via the stun off of Etumax. They do get Greed from underneath the turret. One more time, Chaknu. Wild charge for good measure. Stay. My teammates need to recall.
Well, 7k gold lead for the side of Execration. This is the farthest that they have been the first 9 minutes of the game. And this is good for Execration because I feel like it was a little bit of a slow build-up for them in this whole match. In game 1, they had the early game-centric lineup, but they weren't able to pull it off. In game 2, they had a mid-game lineup, but they were aggressive early on. And now, this is the perfect balance that they wanted to see in game 1. And Execration, they're finally pulling it out and up against the top-seeded team of Aura Philippines as well.
Benny Cutie here, drawing the ire of both Chaknu and Renzio. Once more, it's a Renzio and Chaknu connection. They do burn off a few mobility spells from Aura to be able to retreat. But just the same, man, Kelra, he's sitting at a humble 1, 2, and 0. But as if he's going 1v1 with the Lord.
Well, right now, I feel like it's going to be an uncontested Lord for the side of Aura, or for the side of Execration, rather. It's not the Luminous Lord, but a Lord nonetheless. But Kilowash knows he's going to try to go in, and I feel like it's a little bit too risky, but he already bit the dust.
Yep, this is going to be a confirmed kill for the side of Execration. The Vengeance was used, but just the same, it was too much to ask to survive against 4 members of Execration, who is, by the way, ahead, as you mentioned, by what? 7,000, 8,000 gold and change. There's a push by Lord Hades. Again, this is what you do as a Ling in dire times like this. You split push.
And by that split push, you want to build pressure as well on the side lanes, but that takes time, and time is not their best friend right now.
Oh, another one for greed. Wild charge into the Guardian's barrier. Not much Lord Hades could do to help the rest of his team. He's still up there. Top lane, split pushing. Purple buff here going to be taken by Execration. That's going to be Lord pushing as well in bottom lane. So many problems that Mpl-Ph has to address right now. And Benny Cutie just caught a 3-second stun from Entomax. Next target going to be mid turret. Chaknu's going to fall. No! Unless he has something to save about it. That's going to be the wild charge from the back lines. They try to get one. Renzio confirms the kill onto JP. And they're going to get one from his back as well. Chaknu takes down Grok. Sorry, Chaknu takes down Towns. I'm confused.
Renzio's still alive.
The same. I am impressed. Entomax going to get away. Benny Cutie's
Renzio's still alive.
LVJ's going to get it. Renzio going 2v1. Greed falls. The king is here. That's the wipeout. Wobby, could this be the finish?
This might just be Game 3 going to Execration. They wipe out Aura Philippines, and after a stunning game in Game 3, JP is the only one left to defend, and Kilowash will be up in 2 seconds. If miracles happen, it should be now, but it's going bleak.
That's going to be JP surviving, able to distract Aura. Execration, can they do it? This is their Exe shot. Oh, the defense is successful. Down goes Entomax. Flame shot. Moments of victory. Take it back. Rewind. Be kind, rewind. Mpl-Ph is still in this.
Oh my god, it's insane. Even the production thought it was over, but it ain't over until it's over. Kill PJ.
The king. Electo final blow out, and he survives.
Almost. That was a shocker. But man, oh man, everyone in the MPL arena right now is going wild over that moment.
Oh, wow. All right, circle back. Circle back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to reassess what happened there. Looking at these items, Kelra picked up the Malefic Roar. He said, you know what, my basics weren't enough then. The next time I get a moment with that base, it's going down. Looking at Mpl-Ph, though, they did get a few coin from those shutdowns. What's catching your eye, Iwomi?
What's catching my eye right now is Aura Philippines still getting that one last chance to defend everything that they have. Execration, this is a thing of pride for them. One good set could just change it all, and Chaknu is the front man for that.
Oh, there's the Guardian's barrier, able to lock him in. A 3-second stun here on to JP, but not a good look. Will not force it. Now, Lord Hades is in trouble. He doesn't have as much energy. Kill VJ, he can smell blood. Oh, the arrow misses. And just like that, oh, I'm pretty sure Lord Hades, he skipped a beat.
Almost. Another almost moment for the side of Aura Philippines. You know, at this point, it's still anybody's game, but Execration does have a big advantage here. 11k gold lead for the side of Execration, and they are very creative on the Guardian's barriers here. Not only that, it's a late game Claude. This is one of the more scarier marksmen in the late game.
Yep, possibly in the top 4 or 5. I mean, not much better than a Bruno or a Carry once she gets a beat on you. But yeah, right now, Kelra, he's feeling it. Right now, he's feeling it.
There you go.
Second Lord of the game. Greed getting a face full of lead. There's a final blazing to it, possibly. And yes, there's the wild charge. Benny Cutie is still alive. Winter Truncheon up, but he eventually will fall. 3 for 1 currently standing. Kilowash, he can defend this, but there's two members of Execration on the base. Now this might be too much. Can he take down Chaknu? The answer is no.
Missile arrow.
That's 4 versus 1. It's just Lord A's left.
It's Lord H left.
It's over.
I feel like this is over.
This
Finally,
is it.
you can put back the moments of victory, because this moment is the victory of Execration.
The craziest 2 minutes, a roller coaster of emotions we have here in the studio. But just the same, I can feel the joy through the screens. Congratulations to Execration. This winning moment is brought to you by Master, Sikreto ng mga guwapo. Never in this season have I seen a team so happy for victory. Tears on their faces, Womi. Tears.
Well, Execration